what happened in Vegas definitely stayed in Vegas.
Until the world of social media came along, yes. So first off, we've got an original sketch by Grimm, a Brett Fink / Garbage Pail Kids sketch, which is
that looked awesome.
Absolutely great. And you guys might want to keep in tune because we might have some other announcements that have to do with these creators that I'm showing you. Okay. So we got some cards, which is always fun. Who doesn't love cards? Ooh. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff from the local comic shops down there. Now, normally we tend to focus more on indie comics and indie creators, indie-owned stories, stuff like that. So not all of these, in fact, most of these are actually big published comics. Just to make sure everybody realizes we're not just endless shills that only love indie. So let's see.
We are not endless shills, everybody. That was a lie.
Well, Frey's not. Jared might be. But so let's see. I picked up the young variant cover of the new Tank Girl because
that's beautiful. Fantastic.
That's like one of the coolest.
Can you get it slabbed? Huh? Was it good enough to slab?
No, that one's a reader. That one's a total reader.
Oh, okay.
I very rarely slab like any comics that come from the bigger publishers anymore. So I got the whole series of Rogue because everybody's got to have that.
Yeah, that was good. Rogue rules.
I got the whole current run of a book called Dead Eyes that came out on Image.
Very cool.
Very nice.
This one's supposed to be a really good series. I haven't read them yet. The covers are super interesting though, almost like a graffiti kind of like stenciled art styling. Really reminds me of like some of the Sin City stuff from Frank Miller. But it's supposed to be awesome. Those books are. I got a couple more Department of Truth to keep my little collection going because everybody knows that you have to, grab these while they're available since they're so difficult to find right now. I think they're on like the 5th printing or something like that on that book. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
The dream.
And those ones I should say, those ones I picked up at Poor Boy Comics. So if you guys have a chance and you're in Vegas, make sure you check those guys out. Awesome. I think they have 4 locations. They're pretty good people.
I agree with you, Illusion.
Then after that, I also went to one of the coolest comic shops that I've ever been in. I mean, ever. We put up some content from this shop too. But it was Velvet Underground, Riddler's Velvet Underground in Las Vegas. And this dude was awesome. The owner was absolutely insanely awesome. And had tons and tons of books that are almost impossible to find in any other regular shop. So I got a copy of Last Remains, first print copy as well, which is absolutely rad. I got another copy of Cosmic Ghost Rider 1. Yeah. And this one's a second printing, so had to have that. I've got a whole other set of Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys the Marvel Universe or Marvel History.
Now, is this the one that you and Frey fight, or you and Matt fight over that it sucks and doesn't suck?
All the time. Yeah. It's like one of my favorite books right now from big publishers. One of my favorite ones.
Oh, Digi came in with a question. Isn't Riddler's one of the largest comic stores, or am I whack?
By size, it's definitely not, but by the collection inside of it, I would say it's got to be because they've got a hell of a selection in there.
Awesome!
Like insane books in there. And we did, like I said, we put up a little video where I kind of walked through it. Unfortunately, the audio was jacked up. So
Crutchy was like, Velvet Underground looks sick. Yeah, that's where you were walking through there. That was looking fantastic.
My boy always wanted a copy of 252, so I got him one of the little reprints of that because
look at you, such a good dad.
Every kid needs one of those on their wall. I got the Merritt Michaels Betty Page sketch cover.
Oh, that's cool.
I have to for both my Betty Page collection and Merritt Michaels collection. Then this one here is kind of like a news thing. It's a new book called The Nice House on the Lake. I haven't read them yet. It's on DC Black Label. I'm told that they're absolutely amazing, and Tinian wrote them, so I'm sure they're going to be Absolutely amazing. Got Beta Ray build number 2 because you got to get that.
Mhm.
I found out that they make a Pantera comic book. Anybody know this? Pantera.
No idea.
Dude, I love Pantera. It's
I had
like one
to
of my
get that.
favorite bands of all time.
Yeah, and then just because you have to sprinkle some indie in, this one here, the owner of Velvet Underground actually turned me on to this guy. It's pronounced Ecor, is what I'm told. Blood of the Gods. Local creator, local creator out of Vegas. It's like a local creative team. I did have a chance to read this one. It's really, really dang good, especially if you guys kind of like the sci-fi kind of field. Really dig that one from an indie creator. I'm not sure where it's available. I'm not sure where you guys can find it outside of Las Vegas. To my knowledge, they put it out as Maple Leaf Comics, and I think that's just kind of a local only type of thing. So we're going to go ahead and reach out to them and see if we can't get that book inside of Crypto Comics, because it's a pretty good book, I think. You know,
Did you said respect, dude?
Respect.
And Crutchy comes in and says, "Wow, that's dope."
I know, I get the coolest stuff, man.